Today I want to make egg foo young. I'm using ingredients that I have in my kitchen. I will be using carrots, cabbage, and onions. I actually pulled out my KitchenAid shredder. It was good for the carrots, but I actually depended on my chef knife to very thinly slice the cabbage and the onions. I'm going to clean this up, and I'm also going to saute a piece of chicken. I will be pounding the chicken to about 1/4 inch, and I will lightly salt and pepper it, saute it, and I will also cut that up. When we come back, I will actually start to combine the ingredients for the egg foo young. I'm also going to very quickly saute these vegetables. I'll see you back here. The next step in this process is to take a chicken breast, put it inside a plastic bag, take one of these mallets, and we're going to use the smooth side, bang it until the chicken is about 1/4 inch. At this point, I have pounded the chicken to about 1/4 inch, lightly seasoned it with salt and pepper, and I'm going to saute it, and then I'm going to cut it into small chunks. After that, I will use the same frying pan to saute the vegetables. And when we return, we'll be putting those ingredients together with the eggs to make the egg foo. So I've sauteed the chicken on both sides. I'm gonna let it rest here. And now I'm going to take the vegetables to the frying pan that was used for the chicken. And I'm just going to saute these and get them ready for the egg. Chicken ready for the egg foo young. I have quickly sauteed the vegetables, which is basically cabbage, carrots, and yellow onions. I'm going to place these into the bowl, and I'm going to add the eggs, and I'm going to add oil to the pan for shaping the egg foo young. Right now I have the oil heating, and I have put a little soy sauce in the vegetables. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper, and I'm also going to add in the chicken and the eggs. So you just salt and pepper to taste. I am going to use 3 large eggs. And the trick with egg foo young is not to overbeat the eggs. And I'm just going to fold the egg mixture into the vegetables and the chicken. I'm going to take this over to the stove and start the cooking process. I'm going to start by just making this patty to see how this works out with the shaper. So I'll let it set, and then I'll flip it over. And I also have to make the sauce for it. I'm just going to add a little more oil to the pan. So I'm sauteing 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add to that 1½ cups of broth. You can certainly use chicken broth. I'm using beef broth because it's what I have. And this is an impromptu video, and it's called using whatever you have available in your kitchen. To this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of coconut aminos. You can use soy sauce. And I'm just going to bring this whole thing to a boil. I'm going to allow this to reduce for about 10 minutes. I'm going to remove 2 tablespoons of the broth, and I'm going to use this to mix with the arrowroot. You can also use cornstarch, and that will be used for the thickening. The sauce has been reducing for 10 minutes. It's about half of what it was when it started. I'm going to put the slurry of arrowroot and part of the broth into the mix, stir it up, start to thicken, and you can see that it's thickening up right away. I'm going to reduce the heat, and I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of sesame oil. I'm going to put the egg Foo Young back into the pan. This was my impromptu chicken egg Foo Young weeknight dinner. The sauce tastes delicious, and I'm sure everything else will be as delicious. And bon appetit!